My beloved child, I asked you to know this immediately, and there is a reason behind it. I know you were busy and searching for something good, a sign, a word, a confirmation. And here it comes. I heard the plead of your heart and I sent this message to you. My child, I am speaking about your family because your family is your most important part of your life. I want you to see them as I see them. I want you to look beyond the disagreements, beyond the flaws, beyond the imperfections, and recognize that they were chosen to walk this journey with you. I placed them in your life for a divine purpose. And even though you may not always understand why they are the way they are, know that each soul in your family carries a story that ties into yours. They are not here by accident. They are woven into the fabric of your destiny. Do not underestimate the power of love that flows between you and them, even when it seems hidden beneath pain or misunderstanding. For love, my child, is stronger than resentment, stronger than anger, stronger than distance. Love is the eternal bond that I formed before the foundations of the world. The love you have for your family and the love they hold for you, even when unspoken, has its source in me. I see how your heart aches for them. I see the moments you have questioned whether you are enough for them, whether you are doing all that you should, whether you have failed them. I tell you now, my beloved, you have not failed, you are learning, you are growing, you are becoming. And even the moments you wish you could erase are not wasted. For I use everything, even mistakes, to shape hearts and transform lives. Your family is a reflection of my heart for you. When you look at them, I desire you to see an opportunity to serve, to forgive, to extend grace, to nurture, to support, and to protect. Yes, sometimes it feels heavy. Yes, sometimes it feels like they do not understand you and you feel alone even in the midst of those closest to you. But know this, I am in the midst of your family. I walk through the rooms of your home. I listen to the words spoken in whispers. I hear the cries in silence. I collect every tear and I turn them into seeds of hope for a new season. My beloved, I do not want you to give up on them. Even when it feels easier to withdraw, I call you to stand firm. Be the one who brings light when shadows try to settle. Be the one who speaks peace when chaos tries to enter. Be the one who remembers my promises when others forget. I have chosen you as a vessel of restoration in your family. I placed you as a lampstand so that the light of my presence may burn through you and bring warmth where there is coldness. I know there are burdens you carry concerning them, worries for their future, concerns for their choices, fears for their safety, questions about their paths. Release them into my hands. Do you not know that I love them more than you ever could? Do you not know that I have written their names upon my heart and have marked their days before one of them came to be? Trust me with them. Trust me with their stories. Trust me with their souls. There are prayers you have spoken for them that you think went unheard. But I tell you this, not one prayer has been lost. Each word you uttered in faith has risen before me like incense. They are stored in the heavenly places, and in the appointed time they shall bear fruit. Some answers you will see quickly and others will unfold slowly like the dawn breaking through the darkness. But every prayer matters, every tear matters, every cry matters. I have heard them all and I am moving in ways unseen. You wonder why it feels so difficult at times. You wonder why conflict arises, why distance forms, why words wound. It is because family is the foundation of love and the adversary desires to attack where the roots are planted. If he can sow division in the home, he believes he can weaken faith, silence joy, and dim the light. But I tell you, no weapon formed against your family will prosper when you remain in me. Rise up, my beloved, and cover your family in prayer. Speak blessing over them. Declare life over them. Refuse to allow bitterness to take root, for I have called your family to be a testimony of my goodness. Forgive quickly even when it is hard. Love deeply even when it feels undeserved. Show mercy, for mercy has been shown to you. Do not wait for others to take the first step. You are the one I am calling to lead by example. In your humility, I will release healing. In your patience, I will release reconciliation. In your kindness, I will open hearts that have been shut. My child, I know there are wounds in your family, old wounds that remain tender, words that still echo, memories that still sting. Bring them to me. I am the healer of broken hearts. I am the mender of shattered trust. What seems impossible to you is possible with me. Do not dwell on what has been lost, but look forward to what I will restore. Your family is a garden and I am the gardener. Some plants are thriving, some are weak, some are hidden beneath the soil, waiting for their time to bloom. Do not judge the garden in one season. Trust the process. What looks barren now will burst with life in the right time. What seems withered can be revived. What feels hopeless can be renewed. I am faithful to bring growth. And I will not leave your family unfinished. I call you to be patient with them as I am patient with you. I know you long for them to understand you, to walk with you in harmony, to share the same vision and faith. But remember, each person has their own journey. Each one has their own pace. Each one has their own struggles hidden beneath the surface. Walk in compassion, for you do not see all that I see. You do not know the battles they face in silence. But I know when I am with them even in their hidden valleys. Do not let comparison steal your joy. Do not look at other families and feel less. What I am doing in your family is unique and no one else's story can compare. What you think is weakness, I can turn into strength. What you think is delayed, I can turn into preparation. What you think is broken, I can turn into beauty. Your family is not forgotten, nor is it abandoned. I am working even when you do not see it. I also remind you, my beloved, to take care of yourself as you care for them. For you cannot pour from an empty vessel. Rest in my presence. Receive my peace. Allow me to renew your strength. When you are refreshed in me, you will have more to give to them. Do not carry the weight alone. I never intended you to. I am your helper. I am your strength. Lean on me and I will uphold you. There will be seasons of laughter and seasons of tears, but in both I am present. There will be moments of unity and moments of discord, but through all I am weaving something eternal. You may not always see the full picture now, but one day you will look back and understand how I turned every trial into testimony. Honor your family. Speak words of life over them. Show them grace in their weakness. Encourage them in their struggles. Celebrate them in their victories. Teach them to look to me not by force but by the example of your love. For your love will be the window through which they glimpse mine. And know this, no mistake is too great for redemption. No distance is too wide for restoration. No wound is too deep for healing. My arm is not too short to save. And my mercy is not too limited to reach them. I am able to do exceedingly and abundantly above all you ask or imagine, not just for you, but for your entire household. So stand firm in faith. Be steadfast in prayer. Walk in love and remember that you are not alone in this. I am with you. I am for you. And I am working all things together for your good and for theirs. Hold on to hope, for I am the God of hope. Hold on to faith, for I am faithful. Hold on to love, for love never fails. My beloved child, hear me as I speak to you again. You have asked and I give freely. You have searched for confirmation and I do not withhold it. I come to you as a father who loves without measure, who gives without limit, who pours out blessings upon you each day that you breathe. Yet so often your eyes are fixed on what you do not have, on what you think is missing. And in this search you overlook the treasures already given, the gifts already present, the blessings already surrounding you. Gratitude, my child, is the key to more. When you thank me for what you already hold, your heart becomes fertile soil for greater things. When you ignore what is in your hands, you despise the gift and hinder the flow of more. I do not withhold from you, but I desire that you recognize what I have given, for only then can you steward it well. Look at the moments of strength you had when you thought you could not go on. That was my blessing. Look at the wisdom you gained through trials that once seemed unbearable. That was my blessing. Look at the doors of opportunity that opened when you thought all was closed. That was my blessing. Look at the forgiveness that mended wounds you thought were beyond repair. That was my blessing. Even your pain, though you cannot see it yet, has become a blessing. For it birthed compassion in your heart. It deepened your faith. It drew you closer to me. What the enemy meant for evil, I turned into good, do you not see? Even in sorrow, blessings are hidden. Even in loss, blessings are planted. Even in waiting, blessings are growing. Do you not see, my child, how much I have already poured into your life? The very breath in your lungs is a gift, a miracle renewed each morning. When you opened your eyes today, that was not by chance. It was my hand sustaining you. My mercy granting you another day. My love holding you steady. The sunrise that broke through the night was not just light for the world, but light for your soul. A reminder that every darkness eventually gives way to dawn. Your heart beats steady and faithful. Is my song within you? The strength in your body even when you feel weak. Is my grace carrying you? The shelter over your head, the food upon your table, the clothes upon your body. These are blessings. You may look upon them as ordinary, yet I tell you, they are extraordinary. Many cry out for what you now call common. Many long for what you have grown used to. What seems small to you is great in the eyes of those who hunger, of those who thirst, of those who wander without refuge. Look around you, my child, and see the blessings you have overlooked. The laughter you have shared, the tears you have shed with loved ones, the moments of peace, the small victories. These are treasures. Each smile you have received, each word of encouragement spoken into your heart, each embrace that reminded you of love. These are gifts. They are not to be dismissed as fleeting moments. For in them, I reveal my presence. You ask for signs, but my signs are all around you. The flowers that bloom, the stars that shine, the wind that touches your face. These are my whispers. The kindness of a stranger, the voice of a friend, the child's laughter echoing in joy. These are my messages. Yet you search for greater. And in searching you overlook the small, though the small carries the fullness of my glory. Do not despise what seems little. Do not chase endlessly for more when you have not yet cherished what is already in your hands. For when you are faithful in little, I make you ruler over much. But when you disregard the little, your heart becomes blind to abundance. Gratitude opens your eyes and ingratitude blinds them. I have already given you peace, though at times you do not recognize it because you expect it to look different. Peace is not always the absence of struggle. Sometimes it is the calm that holds you in the midst of storms. I have already given you joy, though at times you miss it because you look for it in great celebrations while it hides in the quiet moments, watching the sky, hearing a melody, feeling the warmth of the sun. I have already given you provision, though you may long for increase, but the bread on your table today is a testimony that I do not forsake you. My beloved, your heart often cries. If only I had more. More wealth, more recognition, more success, more answers, more signs. Yet I say to you, you already have more than you know. The life within you, the love around you, the faith that sustains you, the hope that lifts you. These are riches beyond gold. What use is gold without peace? What use is silver without love? What use is wealth without health or recognition without joy? Do not measure blessings by what the world calls success, for their measure is fleeting, but mine is eternal. Do not see the relationships I have entrusted to you. Even when imperfect, they are blessings. The friend who listens when you feel unheard. The family member who stands by you in struggle. The soul who prays for you in silence. These are treasures. They may not be many, but they are enough. For I never said you would need a multitude. I said 2 or 3 gathered in my name would carry power. Cherish the few, and you will know abundance. The adversary deceives you into thinking you lack so that your eyes remain on what you do not have rather than on the overflowing well already within you. He whispers that others are more blessed, that others have more joy, more peace, more provision, more opportunities. But I tell you, comparison is a thief. It blinds you to your own inheritance. It makes you feel poor when I have already clothed you in richness. It makes you feel forgotten when I have already called you mine. Remember how I have carried you through valleys. Remember how I have answered prayers, though not always in the way you expected. Remember how I have spared you from harm unseen. How I have closed doors that would have led to destruction. How I have placed you where you are for a reason greater than you yet understand. These are blessings, too. The doors I opened and the ones I shut. You say, Lord, I need more. And I answer, you already have what you need for today. Tomorrow will come with its own portion. For I give daily bread. I do not give you a storehouse at once. For then you would forget to depend on me. I give you what you need in each season, so that you may walk hand in hand with me, trusting, learning, growing. The blessings you overlook today may be the very ones you cry for tomorrow when they are gone. The parent who calls, the friend who texts, the child who laughs, the roof that shelters, the work that sustains. These are gifts. Cherish them while they are here. For nothing lasts forever in this world, but everything points you to the eternal where nothing will be taken. I have blessed you with strength to endure, with hope to rise, with faith to believe, with love to give. These are treasures that the world cannot steal. Do not diminish them by chasing shadows of more. For the more you seek outside of me will leave you empty, but the more you recognize within me will leave you full. Do not despise the ordinary. In the ordinary, my glory dwells. The daily rhythm of waking, working, loving, resting, all are woven with my hand. You look for miracles, yet every breath is a miracle. You look for wonders, yet every heartbeat is a wonder. You look for signs, yet every answered prayer, no matter how small, is a sign. My beloved, lift your eyes not to what is missing, but to what is present. For when you see through eyes of gratitude, your whole life becomes radiant with blessing. The water you drink, the air you breathe, the ground you walk upon, these are my provisions. The ability to think, to feel, to love, to dream. These are my gifts. The presence of my Spirit dwelling in you, guiding you, comforting you. This is the greatest blessing of all. You are rich, not poor. You are full, not empty. You are blessed, not lacking. But you must choose to see it. You must open your heart to gratitude. You must silence the voice of discontent and tune your ear to the whisper of thankfulness. And when you do, you will discover that the blessings you already have are more than enough. You will see that I have not withheld from you, but I have given abundantly. You will recognize that you are living daily in answered prayers, some of which you have forgotten you prayed. Even now, pause and remember the things you once begged me for. Did I not provide the job you prayed for? The healing you longed for, the peace you desired, the open door you sought. Many of these I have already given. Yet after receiving them, your heart quickly moved to the next request, forgetting the joy of answered prayer. Learn to dwell in gratitude before rushing to ask for more. For gratitude opens the heavens, but complaint closes them. My beloved, I am not rebuking you, but teaching you. I am not withholding from you, but guiding you into fullness. For I want you to live not in striving, but in abundance, not in longing, but in contentment, not in blindness, but in awareness. The blessings you already have are seeds of greater things to come. If you cherish them, they will multiply. If you despise them, they wither. So rejoice in what is before you. Give thanks for what is within you. Celebrate the blessings of today. For tomorrow has its own and eternity has more than you can imagine. And know this, I am your greatest blessing. My presence in your life, my spirit within you, my love surrounding you. This surpasses every gift. If you had nothing else but you had me, you would still have everything. And because you have me, you lack nothing. Therefore, my child, walk in gratitude. Open your eyes wide, live with awareness, and you will see that you are already surrounded by blessing upon blessing, grace upon grace, gift upon gift. I have spoken, and my word is truth. Amen. Thanks for watching God's Helps. Subscribe for daily divine messages. Click on the bell icon, don't miss out daily God's message.